Hello my friends, Wagwan. I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you're staying safe. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at my Jamaican style sweet and sour chicken recipe. So guys, if you're new on my channel, please go ahead and do me the honors by hitting that subscribe button. And right beside that subscribe button is a notification bell. Go ahead and click that. That way, when I upload a delicious recipe, you guys will be the first to be notified. Alright, so let's get into the video. So in this bowl I have my freshly rinsed chicken, and I went ahead and I rinsed it with some vinegar and some lemon juice. So now we're just going to add our seasonings. The seasoning that I'm using today is Creole. I have paprika, cayenne, I have sazon Goya, some black pepper, onion powder, and I have a little chicken seasoning. I will be adding the exact amount in my description box, and also I am using a small whole chicken. So your amount of seasoning varies depending on your size chicken. So I will be telling you in my description box the amount of seasoning I use for this size chicken. Alright. So this dish was requested by one of my daughter. Whenever I make it, she always enjoyed. So this is Saturday night and it was requested for Sunday dinner. So I'm just going to put it in a Ziploc bag and I'm going to put it in the fridge so that it can marinate overnight. So it's Sunday morning, and in this bowl I have some flour. I'm adding a pocket of sazon Goya, and I'm going to add a teaspoon of black pepper and a tablespoon of cornstarch, and the cornstarch is going to add a nice crisp to my chicken whenever I fry it. So I always use the cornstarch when I'm frying chicken and it always works for me, but if you want to skip that step, feel free to go ahead and do that. So in this bowl I have 2 beaten eggs. I'm going to add that to my chicken. You know we're Jamaican and we love our chicken spicy and crispy. So the egg is also going to add some extra crispiness to the chicken. So I just put it on there before I dip it in the flour, and then I'm going to go over to my deep fryer. So usually when I'm frying chicken, I like to use a Ziploc bag to do the flouring part. It's less messy, so you may want to take that in consideration. But I don't know, I decided to use this bowl today. But yeah, use a Ziploc bag. It's much easier, or a paper bag, whichever one. Also, make sure that every part of your chicken is well coated with this flour before adding it to your fryer. So before adding the chicken to the fryer, I went ahead and I shake off the excess flour, because that will cause your chicken to burn when too much flour is built up in your oil. So make sure to shake off the excess flour first before putting the chicken in the deep fryer. So this is my first set, and as you can see, they're well fried and they're nice and golden brown, just the way I like it. So I'm just going to finish up the others, and then we move on to making our sweet and sour sauce. So now moving on to the sauce, I use a small amount of oil that I use to fry the chicken, and I'm just gonna add my ketchup, and your amount of ketchup depending on the amount of sauce that you're gonna be making. So I'm gonna add about 3 to 4 spoons of ketchup, and then I am going to add my peppers. So the next thing I'm going to add is my vinegar, and I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons due to the amount of sauce that I am making. So to add some heat to my pot, I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of habanero sauce, and then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of sugar. Usually I will use brown sugar, but I didn't have any, so I'm going to use the granulated sugar. So now I'm just going to add some water, and I'm using 1/2 cup of water, and then I am going to add my pineapples, and you can go ahead and add your desired amount of pineapples. So now that my sauce has thickened to a gravy-like consistency, I'm going to turn my stove off. And for my chicken, I want them to remain crispy, so I'm just going to put them in my sauce for 30 seconds, just long enough to absorb the sauce but still remain crispy. Yeah, and as I went ahead and turned the stove off, the pot is still on the burner, so it's still hot and nice. So I'm just gonna put everything in, and then my dinner will be ready. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to click the share button as well, and share this recipe with your friends and your family. I would really appreciate that. All right, thank you so much for watching. Looking forward to seeing you in my other video, my next video coming up. All right, don't forget to stay safe, wear your mask, stay indoors as much as possible, and don't forget to share and be kind. All right, show some love, and don't forget to subscribe.